Okay, hi guys. So we meet again today. So we will discuss about the next section, which is food section. But firstly, we will introduce ourselves first. My name is Nursyazwani Binti Abdul Halim, and my metric number is 208418 from Bachelor Science of Horticulture. So I will pass to the next person.
Okay, hello, my name is Sivaguru Arumugam, metric number 207285 from Bachelor of Science Computer Networking. I pass to Syamim.
Okay, hello guys. So my name is Nazmi bin Burhamnodin. My matrix number is 207716 and I'm student from Bachelor of Industrial Chemistry. So I pass to Alias.
Hi everyone, my name is Nuralia Nisa Binti Roslizam. My metric number is 205292 and I am from Bachelor of Chemical Science with Education. So I'm going to pass next person.
Hello everyone, my name is Siti Nurhasliza Binti Alias and my metric number is 207965. I'm from Bachelor of Education in Agriculture.
Hello, my name is Putri Nadiera. My metric number is 207000. I'm first year student of Human Research Development, so I pass to Anis.
Hi everyone, my name is Azmi. My matrix number is 206654. I'm from Bachelor of Science Mathematics.
Hello, my name is Aniqah Zulkiflie. My metric number is 206057 from Bachelor Petroleum Chemistry. I pass to the moderator.
Okay, so we will continue to discuss about our food section. Okay, so I will start first. So I will share the screen. Can you guys see my screen?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So the title that I would like to talk about is food that contain more calcium than a glass of milk, which is I got it from E-Time sources. So as we know that every time when it comes to a calcium-rich diet, the first thing that come up from people mind is consume a milk or a glass of full of milk, because but actually the truth is there are several other food items that provide much more calcium than usual glass of milk. Like according to the United States Department of Agriculture, USDA, a regular glass of milk, which is equal to 250 ml, contain roughly about 300 milligram of calcium. So in this article, there are some of food items that give you a bigger dose of calcium than milk. So the first one is chickpeas. As you can see here, chickpeas is actually have a great source of calcium, fiber, and also protein. For if we consume it for 1.5 cup of chickpeas, they contain about 350 milligram of calcium. So the next one is salmon. So salmon is actually is very suitable for a fan of non-vegetable food because it's very easy to get. For especially when one serving of delicate salmon may contain up to 350 milligram of calcium. The next one is green leafy vegetable. So here we can see that green leafy veggies is actually very easy for people to find, to get, and also easy to consume. Uh, so green leafy vegetable is widely available during the winter season because it will help to strengthen the bone by provide a proper dose of calcium. So for example is spinach, cabbage, lettuce, and so on. So this next one is chia seed, and so we also can consume it because it provide a high calcium content. The next one is almond. So apart from boosting brain health and provide energy, almond also have contain a high calcium volume. For a 3/4 cup of almond can give you about 322 milligram of calcium. So the last one is dried feed. So dried feed can provide a high dose of calcium and easy for us to get it. So to conclude it, this various type of food is easy to find and also get, and also good to consume by people due to the high calcium content compared to a glass of milk. So I think that this article is very suitable to provide in our news publication. So that's all from me. I will pass to the next person.
Okay, good evening, everyone. This is the news that I have taken from the Star. It's coffee and green tea helps lower that in diabetes patients. Diabetes is a disease that causes high blood sugar, which essentially means there's high sugar content in your blood. And we all know that diabetes is very common among old age people, but nowadays it's becoming very common among younger children. There are several factors that causes diabetes. One of them is diets, the daily consumption of our the daily intake, and genes that we inherit from our ancestors. This news explains the odds of the death risk when someone drinks coffee and green tea. Coffee and green tea, they contain a lot of various bioactive compounds. For an example, green tea contains several antioxidant and anti-inflammatory compounds such as uh, theanine and phenols, whereas coffee also contains phenols, but coffee also contains caffeine, which is a bit harmful to our health, but it's fine if the consumption is low. The researchers from Open Diabetes Research and Care, it's stated there, they carried out a study with 4,923 Japanese people, including 2,790 men and 2,133 women with type 2 diabetes and an average age of 66 years. For an average of just over 5 years, they are having diabetes type 2 for average of just over 5 years. And below here, there are results stated. As you can see, all this, a total of 600 participants and everything. They have stated their results. And what I think is this news will bring awareness to the diabetic patients. And even though this drinking green tea and coffee is not a cure, at least it reduces the risk of dying from diabetes. That's all from me. Thank you. I'll pass to Syamim. Let me end.
Okay, thank you, Siva, for your opinion. So I would like to continue. So I will share my screen first. Okay, can you all see my screen right now?
Yes.
Yes.
So as you can see, the topic that I picked today is keeping it fresh and healthy. So I found this news from the Star, which is the same as Siva. So as you can see here, actually this topic, they want to share the benefit of the fresh and also healthy food. So when we talk about healthy food, fresh, in our mind we must think about the food. It doesn't look very nice. It doesn't have any good flavor, boring, and also it have a bland flavor. So this topic actually they want to change the perspective of our audience and also our society, that this food actually have others flavor that also at the same time that can give our bodies more healthier. So as you can see here, uh, this food actually can be not only when if we say about fresh, we must think about veggies, fruit. So actually, this ingredient must be have like chicken. The chicken have a standard and good quality. The meat. So when we talk about healthy food, so healthy food doesn't mean we need to eat only green things like veggies and fruit. So in here, they want to state that we need to consume the food according to pyramid food, which is we need to get a little quantity of fat, high of vitamin, protein, and also carbohydrate. So for example here, you can see that in Malaysia, we have the one franchise which is Kyochon. So you all have heard about this, right? So actually, this franchise follow this pyramid food, which is they serve the food as the quantity that we need for the customer, which is they need to have a slightly fat, protein, carbohydrate in their portion of food. So here you can see that we need to have a good balanced diet in our daily food. So from here, I want to conclude that the food that we need to eat, not only green things. So from here, we can see that we need to consume the food that have enough nutrients that can able to provide our body to get more healthier, and also we can get energy so we can do our work. So to conclude, I would like to say if my opinion is accepted. So this is a very good topic actually, so we can spread the awareness to the people and audience to make sure they eat fresh and healthy food so they can make their body fit as well. So I think that is all for me. So I will pass to Alia. Thank you.
All right, thank you for such an interesting sharing, Syamim. So before I start, I'm going to share my screen first. So I found this article from Headline, in which the topic of the article is 20 foods that are bad for your health. So we have in the first place, sugary drinks, in which added sugar is one of the worst ingredients in modern diet. Especially we know that sugary drinks, the example of sugary drinks is carbonated drinks, in which most Malaysian like to drink. I'm going to go through several examples because we have 20, so I cannot go through most fruit juices. Fruit juice is often assumed to be healthy, while juice contain some antioxidants and vitamin C. It also packs with high amounts of liquid sugar. So we think that fruit juices is good for our health, but actually it's not that good. You cannot drink fruit juices often. So next is fried, grilled, or broiled food. Frying, grilling, and broiling are among the unhealthiest cooking methods. Foods cooked in these ways are often highly palatable and calorie dense. Several types of unhealthy chemical compounds also found when food is cooked under high heat. Next up, we have gluten-free junk food. People get confused when it comes to gluten-free. They keep telling themselves that gluten-free junk food is good instead of eating the ordinary junk food, but it actually a bad food for you. About 1/3 of the US population actively tries to avoid gluten. Yet, people often replace healthy gluten-containing food with processed junk food that happen to be gluten-free. These gluten-free replacement products are often high in sugar and refined grains like cornstarch or tapioca starch. These ingredients may trigger rapid spikes in blood sugar and are low in essential nutrients. So, if we put this into our publication, we could make people realize, and maybe also ourselves, about foods that we're eating most of the time are bad for our health. If we make people realize about how important the food they're eating, automatically Malaysia could have a bigger percentage in healthy people rather than obese people. So let's spread this in our publication so we could make Malaysians healthy again. So with that, I thank you. I'm going to pass to the next person.
So thank you, Alia. I will proceed. Okay, you guys can see my news.
Yeah, yes, we can see.
So here is from Food News. The title is In a Food Mood. Here is what you should eat to ease your anxiety. So basically, anxiety is a disorder characterized by constant worry and nervousness. And most of teenagers are developing these symptoms before the age of 21. So basically, here are some foods that can eat to help minimize the severity of your symptoms, such as Brazil nuts. But this, I think it's kind of hard to find in Malaysia. Uh, yeah, it can improve the mood by reducing the inflammation. And we proceed with fatty fish. Fatty fish is something like salmon, mackerel, sardine. Um, uh, this kind of fish can have a positive effect on both cognitive function and mental health. So we proceed with egg. Um, so eggs, like serotonin, is a chemical neurotransmitter that is best known for helping to regulate your mood, sleep, memory, and behavior. Serotonin is something like happy hormone that thought to relieve anxiety as well as improve your brain function. So yeah, this is pumpkin seeds. Um, they have an excellent source of potassium, like can reduce symptoms of stress and anxiety, making it an ideal snack for those time when you feel too overwhelmed with the emotion. So proceed with dark chocolate. Uh, Basically, chocolate is can improve the mood. Uh, this is because chocolate has a high tryptophan content, which the body used to turn into mood enhancing neurotransmitters such as serotonin. Aside from that, dark chocolate is also a good source of magnesium and another mineral that can help reduce symptoms of depression and other mood disorders. So this is green tea. Green tea can what they contain an amino acid that called TN9, which has anti-anxiety and calming effects on the brain. So yeah, and there are another food that can help with the anxiety, such as banana, chia seeds, citrus food like what both rich in vitamin C, like what orange, almonds, blueberries, and many more. So here also have a recipe of smoothies. I think this is a good, this is interesting news. So yeah, thank you. Yeah.
I will proceed with, let me share screen first. I suggest the the article. The title is 10 Healthy 18 Tips for Busy Students. The average college student is often praised for time under a lot of stress and eating on the go. You may find it difficult to avoid bad habits. Bad habits. May or frequently visiting for food restaurant. By eating a healthy diet can help you feel better, cope with stress, and perform better in the classroom and on the athletic field. It really isn't that hard to get started. First, eat a good breakfast. Study shows that skipping breakfast detracts from scholastic achievement when there isn't time to sit down and enjoy your morning meal. Grab a bigger piece of fruit and some juice. Most of these items can be easily stored in your residential room. Second, if you must eat fast food, choose wisely. For example, choose pizza with half the cheese, a regular size roast beef sandwich, baked potato, or green salad with reduced calorie dressing. Limit high fat offering like French fries, fried chicken, or fish sandwiches. Third, keep healthy snack on hand. This way, if hunger strikes during a late night study session, you won't be tempted by vending machines, candy, chips, or ice cream. Possibilities include fresh or dried fruit, pretzel, unbuttered popcorn, rice cake, or whole wheat crackers. If you have a refrigerator, consider raw vegetable with low yogurt or cottage cheese dip. Next, eat plenty of food rich in calcium. People in their early 20s need to be building up stores of calcium in their bodies to prevent osteoporosis later in life. If you don't like meal, try to include ample amount of low-fat yogurt, low-fat cheese, green leafy vegetable in your diet. Next, you need to lose weight due to disability, um, starvation, and or diet offer a quite fit, usually backfire and are harmful. C. Limit your sugar intake. Sugar provides calories in your diet, but few other nutrients, and it contributes significantly to tooth decay. 7. Visit the dining hall salad bar. The dining hall salad bar can be either an asset or a detriment to your diet depending on how you choose for it. Of course, leafy green, raw vegetable, and fresh fruit are beneficial, but if you choose a lot of creamy dressing, bacon bits, and mayonnaise-based salad, the calorie fat may equal or even exceed those of a burger and fries. So choose wisely. Limit your For non-Muslim students, you should limit your alcohol intake. If you drink alcohol, keep in mind and that it supplies calorie but not nutritional value. 9. Drink a lot of water. Your body needs at least 8 glasses a day, and if you exercise vigorously, you may need more. To remind yourself, carry water bottle along to class and keep it handy during late night study session. Lastly, enjoy your food. Food is a lot more than nourishment for our body, so take the time to enjoy and savor it. That's all for me. Thank you. So I pass this to next person.
Hi everyone. So let me share my screen first. Can you guys see?
Okay, we can see.
Okay, so I suggest the news which what are the best foods for weight loss for medical news today. Okay, I choose this news because during this time there are a lot of people they didn't know what is the best food to consume to weight loss. Okay, so here's the info that may help them to have a balanced diet. So first we eat eggs. So people usually take eggs during a breakfast. So based on research, people that take eggs uh, is more is less hungry and more satisfied 3 hours after breakfast than those who had eaten the bacon. So it is very help to promote weight loss. Next is oatmeal. Advantage for people that take oatmeal is their calorie intake at lunch was lower after eating oatmeal than after eating breakfast cereal. They also will feel less hungry with the people that not take oatmeal. Other than that, oatmeal also provided more protein, more fiber, and less sugar than the cereal, so it is very helpful. Next is beans, chickpeas, lentils, and peas, which is known as pulses. Pulses contain soluble fiber that may slow down digestion and absorption for the body for the people that consume it. So it influence weight loss due to their effect on fullness, as well as their protein and fiber content. Next is nuts. Nuts contain protein and fiber, which may help explain their influence on body weight. Nuts also contain heart-healthy fats and other beneficial nutrients. Based on research, researchers found that people who consume the most nuts gain less weight during a 5-year period than people who didn't eat nuts. They also had less risk of becoming overweight or obese compared to the people that didn't take nuts. Next is avocados. Avocados. Avocados are fruit that provides fiber and beneficial fats, and it also provides a lot of nutrients. So it is very help promote weight management. People who ate avocado had an overall healthier than diet and consumed significantly less added sugar than those who didn't not. So it is so their risk for metabolic syndrome was lower than for those who didn't consume avocado. Next is berries. Berries has a fiber that link with weight management, and berries also tend to be some of the highest fiber fruit. So it is very good for the person that want to diet. And the last one is cruciferous vegetables like broccoli, cauliflower, cabbage, and Brussels sprout, because it is contain fiber that may be helpful for weight loss. 1 cup of cooked Brussels sprouts provided 6 grams of fiber, which is 24% of the daily value for fiber. So this is the food that very helpful for people that want to diet, because it may help them to weight their loss successfully. So that's all from me. Thank you.
Thank you, Miss. Okay, let me share the screen first. You can see my screen?
No.
Okay. No?
Yes, yes.
Now, yes.
Yes, okay. Um, okay, sorry, my internet was very slow. Okay, my article that I chose for food section is fast food fads. I think everyone loves to eat fast food, so we have to know what is fast food fad. Fast food refer to food that can be prepared and served quickly. It can come from many places: sit-down restaurant, counter service, take-out, or drive-through and delivery. Fast food is popular because the food is inexpensive, convenience, and tastes good. However, fast food is often made with cheaper ingredients such as high fat meat, refined grains, and added sugar and fat instead of nutritious ingredients such as lean protein, whole grain, fresh fruits, and vegetables. Fast food is also high in sodium, aka salt, which is used as preservative and makes foods more flavorful and satisfying. So the question right now, we have to know that not all fast food is bad because there is no such thing as a bad food. It's become bad if we eating too much over a fast food because it can lead to health issues such as high blood pressure, heart disease, and unwanted weight gain. So I think there are another alternatives to having a fast food, which is a healthier fast food. So many fast food chains have updated their menu to include healthier options. So somehow, if you are having fast food more than once a week, try to choose from some of the healthier choose on the menu. So there are some tips if you want to choose a healthier fast food, which is go find light on the topping, which is means less sodium and unhealthy fats. And then you have to know your food is made. I think the healthier fast food from food that grill or steam instead of fried. And try to control your portions when buying fast food. I think this article is quite interesting because everyone loves to eat fast food. Everyone has to notice to having fast foods to become more healthier. I think that's all for me. Thank you.
Okay, so we will move to the next part, which is we will choose two news from this section. So we will start voting. So the first one is keeping it fresh and healthy. Who want to vote this news? Okay, the next one is 20 food that are bad for your health. Okay. The next one is 7 best food for weight loss. Okay. The next one is food that contain more calcium than a glass of milk. Okay. The next one is in a food mood. Here's what you should eat to ease your anxiety. Okay. The next one is coffee and green tea help to lower death in diabetes patient. Okay. The next one is 10 healthy eating tips for busy student. Okay. The last one is fast food fact. Okay. So the highest one is in the food mode. Here's what you should eat to ease your anxiety. The next one is there's two news that we need to vote again. Between 20 food that are bad for your health or food that contain more calcium than a glass of milk. Which one that you suggest the topic that we want to choose?
I think we should take the first one, which is the what's the topic back?
20 food that bad for your health.
I think that one is very suitable because we can share the awareness to our audience and society to make sure that people always know what they need to eat, not what they want, what they need to eat. I think that's
Alright.
another
So you
suggestion.
got. Is there another suggestion?
No.
Okay. Okay, so the final result is we will choose 20 food that are bad for your health. And the second one is here's what you should eat to ease your anxiety. So I think that's all for our discussion today. So thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. Bye.